Attention passionate San Francisco 49ers fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC West and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on San Francisco 49ers' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true San Francisco 49ers fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and San Francisco 49ers fans. Let's get to the news all right. Folks, sit tight because what's happening behind the scenes in the NFL right now could shake things up in the NFC West in a way that we haven't seen in a long time. The 49ers are constantly looking to upgrade their roster, and this latest rumor is something that has everyone talking. It's about a potential blockbuster trade that could really boost our defensive line, something we know is essential to our success, especially when chasing that elusive Super Bowl. Rumor has it that the San Francisco 49ers are eyeing a trade for Max Crosby from the Las Vegas Raiders, and honestly, this could turn into one of the most impactful moves of the offseason. So what's the story? Well, according to reports from trusted NFL insiders like Rossini, the Raiders, who are currently sitting at a disappointing 4-13 in their rebuild mode, are considering trading Crosby to us in exchange for a third-round pick in the 2026 draft. Yes, you heard that right, a third-rounder, and a cap space strategy to help them bolster their youth movement. This isn't just a lark, it's a calculated move by the Raiders to shed some cap and get a future asset that can help them rebuild faster. They're also dealing with a hefty dead cap hit of around $70 million for 2025, despite having just $11. $5 million in actual cap space this year. It's clear they're prioritizing youth and draft capital over immediate competitiveness, which makes sense given their current position. Now, why is this so intriguing for the 49ers? Well, Crosby is no ordinary edge rusher. The guy is an absolute motor, relentless, and a nightmare for offensive lines. Think of him as a shark circling, always hunting, never giving up. His stats speak volumes. Over his career, he's tallied 52 sacks, 228 tackles, 88 quarterback hits, and maintains an impressive PFF grade of 90. 1. His pass rush win rate hovers around 25%, and he's been responsible for 312 pressures, along with 45 run stops. In 2025 alone, Crosby racked up 12 sacks, 78 pressures, 9 tackles for loss, and forced 3 fumbles. The guy is a game changer, especially when you consider how he dominates on the outside, pressuring quarterbacks and disrupting the backfield. What's more, Crosby's impact goes beyond just the stats. His presence on the field elevates the entire defense. He's a high-motor player who complements other pass rushers and creates opportunities for his teammates. In a league where every inch matters, having someone like Crosby could be the difference-maker in crunch time, especially during the playoffs. And let's not forget, he's a player with no recent injury concerns. His ankle injury post-2023 is behind him, and he's been healthy and productive. The Raiders, meanwhile, are in a bit of a mess defensively. Their defense is giving up an average of 30 points per game, which is well above league average, and they're looking to rebuild with youth. Trading Crosby for a third-round pick makes sense from their perspective, especially since they're focusing on developing younger players and accumulating draft capital. Remember how the Colts revitalized their defense by trading away veterans for picks. The Raiders seem to be following that blueprint, and Crosby could be the key piece in their rebuild. For the 49ers, this move could be a massive upgrade for the pass rush. We already have one of the best defenses in the league, but adding Crosby would take us to another level. Think about it. A player who averages around 14 sacks per season with pressures increasing by over 70 and a significant boost in EPA per rush, plus 0.14. That kind of production can really tilt the balance in our favor, especially when facing top-tier offenses in the playoffs. Our external pass rush, especially with the injuries to linebackers and defensive linemen, needs that extra punch, and Crosby could be exactly what we need. Now, let's talk about how this could impact our overall team. The 49ers have been building a strong, versatile roster with stars like Nick Bosa leading the charge. But adding a player like Crosby, who's in a similar mold but with slightly different strengths, could provide that spark in critical moments. His ability to win one-on-one battles and create pressure is unmatched. Plus, his presence on the line could free up other pass rushers and force offenses to double-team or shift their blocking schemes, opening opportunities for others like Bosa or even our young guys to thrive. and the timing of this potential trade couldn't be better. Our defense has been solid all season, but the postseason is where everything ramps up. The ability to pressure the quarterback consistently and disrupt rhythm is what often separates the good teams from the champions. Crosby's addition could give us that extra edge, especially in close games where every play counts. Plus, his impact isn't just theoretical. Stats from recent seasons show how much he can influence outcomes. His 25% pass rush win rate in 2025, for example, indicates he's winning his battles more often than not, and that's exactly what we need. Let's not forget the broader context here. The 49ers are in a window where everything seems to be aligning for a deep playoff run. Brock Purdy has shown he can lead. Christian McCaffrey continues to be a nightmare for defenses, and our defense has been among the best in the league. But to truly contend, we need to bolster the pass rush, and Crosby might be the missing piece. With his ability to pressure the quarterback and his relentless motor, he could help us close out games more convincingly and dominate in the playoffs. Now, some fans might be wondering about the cap implications. The 49ers are sitting on roughly $19.20 million in cap space this year, especially after restructuring Bosa's contract to free up over $9 million. Acquiring Crosby would add some salary, but given his production, it's a worthwhile investment. Plus, the team's management has shown they're willing to make bold moves if it means putting us over the top. The potential to add a player of Crosby's caliber at a relatively low draft cost, trading just a third-rounder, is a no-brainer for many. And what about the division? Well, if this trade goes through, it could set the tone for the NFC West for years to come. The Seahawks, Rams, and Cardinals are all trying to find their footing, but the 49ers, with a bolster like Crosby, could establish dominance once again. The division is competitive, but with Crosby on our side, we'd have an edge that few teams can match. It's all about maintaining that competitive edge and making strategic moves that pay off in the big moments. Now, looking at the big picture, this potential trade isn't just about adding a great player. It's about reshaping our defense into a more relentless, pressure-heavy unit that can win games in the trenches. The NFL has shifted toward pass-heavy offenses, and the teams that can consistently get pressure are the ones that lift the Lombardi Trophy. Crosby's addition could be the catalyst for that. As we inch closer to the draft and the offseason, it's exciting to see how these rumors develop. The 49ers have always been proactive, and with the current roster and cap flexibility, making a move like this would be right in line with our approach. It's about stacking the deck, about ensuring that when playoff time comes, we're the team that's causing chaos in the backfield, forcing turnovers, and making life miserable for quarterbacks. In the end, if the 49ers pull this off, it will be a statement to the league and a boost for our fan base. We're already a formidable team, but adding Crosby could elevate us to a new level of elite. It's the kind of move that could define a season, especially when trying to get back to the Super Bowl and finally bring home that 6th Lombardi Trophy. So keep your eyes peeled, 49ers Nation. Big things could be on the horizon, and this trade rumor might just turn into a game changer. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest San Francisco 49ers news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, San Francisco 49ers fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this potential Max Crosby trade? Do you think it's the move we need to push us over the top? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion really matters to us, and it definitely matters to the team. We're all in this together, and the passion for the Niners runs deep, so let's keep the conversation going. Remember, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest San Francisco 49ers news. Whether it's roster moves, game analysis, or draft rumors, we've got you covered. Until then, keep the faith, stay loud, and let's get ready for what's shaping up to be a historic season for our team. Go Niners!